Zaki Oualah, give us your reaction to having signed for AFC Wimbledon.
I'm absolutely delighted. You know, the saying, you hang around the barber shop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. Been training here it's my 7th season now. So yeah, I'm absolutely delighted.
But an Algerian background, how did you get to this point?
So my dad's Algerian, my mum's English. I even went to go and play football in Algeria a few years back. But yeah, it's a bit of a long story, so we won't go into that. But since then, yeah, been in at Wimbledon pretty much every day.
But also as well, you've had that background of non-league football as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I've played about 350 semi-pro games whilst training with AFC Wimbledon. So I know what the club's about. I know what playing week in, week out's all about. So I'm not inexperienced when it comes to playing regularly either.
We've got Steve Salis on our staff as well, who you know as well from your Leatherhead days. There's a lot of good talent in non-league football to be out there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. There is some really good talent in non-league, hidden gems, as you call them. Steve Salis is a great bloke. We know each other from obviously at Leatherhead. Yeah, great guy. He knows all about his mindset stuff, and he's a great addition to the club.
You had a very successful time with Leatherhead as well. It must be sort of hard to move on from there in a way. A lot of good work you did there.
Yeah, I was there for 4 years. 1 year we got to FA Cup second round against Wickham. Yeah, it's always a club I have close to my heart. It's a great club, and Nicky Ball and Maka are great coaches, and yeah, I'm definitely going to miss it there.
So your new head coach, Mark Robertson, what's he said he wants from you though?
He just said to come in, do as I've been doing, try work hard every day in the training ground, be a part of the team, and keep working hard. So I'm really thankful to Robbo for giving me this opportunity, and especially Ashley Bays as well, who's been terrific for me, massive part of where I am today.
Absolutely, we'll come to Bezo in a second, but also your strengths, because I was also talking to Steve as well about the fact that you kind of smashed the myth of all goalkeepers have got to be 6'4" and so on. It's your energy about you around the box as well.
Yeah, so my strengths are I'm really fast around the goal. I work on my speed and my power religiously. So I definitely make up for maybe the inches that I don't have. I definitely make up for that athletically. So I work on that all the time, especially on the training ground with Bezo.
And you're passionate about goalkeeping, even your business interests as well off the pitch.
Yeah, so over the years I've done a lot of goalkeeper coaching. Also have my own glove brand, as you can see right there. So yeah, I've been full-time goalkeeping pretty much as long as I can remember. So yeah, I love it.
So let's talk about that relationship with you and Bezo, because obviously we've been down the training ground, we've filmed you for so many times, of course, as well now. Now it's all official. Tell us about that, how that started up with you and Bezo.
So I met Bezo when he was playing at Basingstoke. I think he was 40. So he was at the end of his playing career, and one of my mentors, Colin Barnes, was his goalkeeper coach at Basingstoke, and I was 16 at the time, so 10 years ago now. So I've known Bezo for 10 years, and he said come and train. And funnily enough, Maka, Joe McDonnell, was his number 2 at the time at Basingstoke. And I would train with them on a Thursday night, get an extra training. And then he got the job here as player coach, wasn't he? And then he just said, look, anytime you want to come in and train, more than welcome to come in. And I took him up on his offer, and 7 years later, we're here, aren't we? So.
But what would you say in terms of that as well, in terms of what it's taken to get to this stage as well? It's a lot of sort of sacrifices, a lot of hard work to get to become a professional.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long journey. Lots of ups, lots of downs. I'm really fortunate to have some great mentors in my life. Hollis Brasson being one of them, Colin Barnes, Ashley Bays, obviously my parents, and yeah, so all I've ever dreamed of. I mean, every day religiously, morning routine, something I've been visualising for a long time and working hard towards.
And as you're saying, because you've been coming in so often, you know all the goalkeepers union as well here, the likes of Matt Cox, Nick Zanev as well, so you work with them on a daily basis. That must help.
Yeah, they're 2 great goalkeepers, and I mean, we all push each other, we all get the best out of each other, especially with Bezo pushing us. So as a three, we're a really strong team, and we definitely get the best out of each other.
And you've worked with so many, of course, have been through here in the past as well, the likes of Aaron Ramsdale as well, yeah?
Yeah, Aaron Ramsdale, George Long, Kelly Roos, Tom King, trying to think, pretty much everyone who's come in. So it's been I've seen a lot of goalkeepers come and go. Some really good ones. James Shea, can't forget him. So yeah, it's been brilliant learning off different goalkeepers and seeing how they work, and they've all been good lads, to be fair. So really learned a lot over the last 6-7 years.
So now you've worked for this, now you've got this opportunity. What do you want to achieve with AFC Wimbledon?
What do I want to achieve? If I showed you my goals list, I got massive goals. I always aim high. It'd be brilliant to get my debut at some point. In the meanwhile, I want to support and push Tans as much as I can. As I said, he's a great lad, great goalkeeper.
And you're well aware of the story with Wimbledon. We're here today at Plough Lane, and even the training facilities down the training ground, they've improved as well, haven't they, this season?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's obviously the little features with like the little phrases on, the quotes, there's nets and stuff like that, and all the more badges around. It just looks so much more professional, and definitely having a good environment is really important to your daily work.
As I said, you've been around the story as well. You've got to know the fans, the supporters around here, how we've sort of what we've achieved with getting Plough Lane here. What have you made of that?
It's just an incredible story. Like, just everything about this club. It's almost like the underdog story, and how far the club's come. Seeing it from back at Kings Meadow now to this beautiful stadium, like, it's absolutely incredible.
Zaki, it's a special day. It's great to have you on board. Congratulations.
I'm delighted. I'm absolutely delighted.
Some quick-fire questions for you now.
England is coming home. Toughest thing about COVID? That's a hard one, you know. I think the lockdowns, that's probably definitely the hardest thing of COVID. The social side, I would say more, because I've been fortunate to continue to train and play as an athlete. You're really fortunate position, but the social side, not seeing family, not seeing friends, being restricted in what you can do. If I weren't a footballer, what would I be? Goalkeeper coach. What would I spend it on? I would save some, invest some, give some to charity, and I would also probably upgrade where I live, maybe upgrade the car. But yeah, I would split it between them things, and obviously, yeah, give to family and the friends and stuff like that. What car would I have? I'd probably have a G-Wagon or a Bugatti Veyron. Favourite video game? It's got to be FIFA. Programme? That's a hard one. I don't really watch TV. Favourite film? Step Brothers. It's a classic. Favourite band or musician? Oh, I've got a few. Gunner, Nav, and Little Baby. They're probably my main three I listen to. They're rap. Favourite footballer of all time? You know what? It'd probably be Luis Suarez, you know. He's just the way he plays, you can tell he plays with so much passion. Heroes? Yeah, I would say I have a few. Arnold Schwarzenegger being one. His story is amazing. I don't know if you've read his book, but where he come from in Austria to then becoming the bodybuilder in the world, best bodybuilder in the world, to then becoming the governor of California, and the obstacles he had to face. They said his accent held him back, he was too big, he was too chunky, all these things, and then once he made it, they were assets to him. So I like the way he used his challenges as strengths later on.
So you're going to be coming in the dressing room saying, I'll be
back. Do I have a nickname? No, I don't think I do have a nickname, no. Supported Liverpool growing up.
Yes.
But I do support them now, but I'm not too fussed to sort of focus more on my playing and my coaching.
Wimbledon now.
Wimbledon, yeah, exactly. Again, I'm not a fussy eater, so I wouldn't say I have a favourite. I do like a glass of milk, partial to a glass of milk. I don't know if I'd have a favourite place. I suppose you could sort of, probably the best place to have been on holidays, Ibiza. That was fun. What do I like to do? Well, football is my job, but it is a hobby. I love it. It's my interest. Football, coaching, self-development, reading, meditation, stuff like that. I'm big on them sort of things. PE. I always like to do something active, yeah. Reading, so I was born in Reading and I've lived in Reading my whole life. 26.
So plenty of years left in your
Yeah, plenty of years. Plan to play till I'm at least 40, so still got 14 years of playing.